Yes, good evening. You're very welcome along to Weavers Park ahead of this clash between Drogheda United and the visitors this evening. Galway United, a smattering of away supporters over on that far side. We were told there in close down that space a bit more as the game progresses because they can't allow shots like that to come in all night. Cross comes in from the corner. It's a good one as well, and it's gone in. Well, there was a collision of bodies there. I'm not sure if it was Rob Slevin who got the final touch. I think he's the one who's celebrating it. But it was a bit of a mix-up in the defence, Paul. I'm not sure what you made of that.
Yeah, he's aggressive, isn't he, though? Like, it was a great delivery, and we just talked about the set piece before and about them starting on the line. This is obviously the second one they do. They start outside. You can see it, and the delivery's great. It gives you something to go and attack. We'll see it here now. Slevin's aggressive, isn't he?
I think that might be an own goal.
Went off.
So Ryan Brennan or Luke Heaney possibly will have another look at that, but I think it came off. You could tell from the reaction of Slevin, he wasn't really celebrating it with a huge amount of gusto. And I think it might be Ryan Brennan that came off last. Famous winner. If he never does anything else in a Drogheda shirt, he'll be remembered for life for that one against Dundalk. Now it's Davis back to Weir. Can he get the cross? And he tries to get away, and he does well to get away. It's lifted forward by Davis. Adam Foley gets it, and it's in towards the edge of the box, and Markey puts it past the post, puts his hands to his head. He just tried to side foot it in. I don't think Clark was getting anywhere near that. Just the wrong side of the post, Paul, and we've only had just over 5 minutes, but it's been a very lively start to this game. We talked about it beforehand that we expected it to be tight, but it started in a really entertaining fashion.
Yeah, you'll see it now. Foley does well, doesn't he? Gets up really early. Can he get the flick on? He does. Oh, he comes onto it lovely. He'd be so disappointed.
Back towards Weir. Cuts onto that right foot. It's not his favourite. Will he get the shot away? No. Deegan's there. Back to Markey again. Can he curl one? He does, but it's into the hands of Brendan Clark. Meat and drink for Clark there.
He's read it well, hasn't he, Brendan Clark? He's made it look easy. It's just position's good. But Ryan Brennan, brilliant from this side of the pitch, just under us there with that 60-yard switch. He joins in then. Maybe he should take the shot off just before that. He crosses it. But yeah, Brendan Clark, you can see him just adjusting his feet there.
You'd imagine Evan Weir will have a go at this one.
Yeah, as you say, when it's close, it's that up and down. Can you get?
And he fires it into the bottom corner. Evan Weir. Well, he just cannot stop scoring from free kicks this season, Evan Weir, and that one was an absolute bullet into the bottom corner. And it's 1-1, Paul. It's
a great finish. We're talking about up and down. He hasn't up and down in his head at all. He's thinking, can I find that corner because I'm too close? I probably won't get it up and down. So, I mean, what a decision to take. There's too much pace in it for Brendan Clark for me. We'll see it again. So it was just in, as I said, a fraction outside the box. Not quite sure what the wall was doing, Paul. You'd imagine they would have had that side covered. Yeah, but it kind of, when I look at it back then and look at Brendan Clark's position, I'm thinking he is more over that side. The wall is covering the left-hand side of the keeper's goal, and I'm thinking, would he be disappointed? There's great pace.
Making a really good run. Instead he goes to Heaney outside him. Foley continues on into the box again. McCarthy is tracking Heaney. Gets the cross in though, and it's flicked on by Foley, and it's Davis. What a save by Clark! And the rebound is put over by Piero from point blank range, but what a save by Brendan Clark, Paul. We talked about all of his experience, but the reflex is not letting him down. What a save that was.
And as you say, it's a reflex save. Foley does brilliant. He allows Heaney that space, but making that run outside the in. Superb cross. Centre half should deal with it completely.
So it's not surprising that he's annoyed about it. Well, he'll be doubly annoyed if anything comes from this one, as will the Galway fans. Evan Weir comes up, he smacks one in towards the near post. Oh, it's a good touch over from Clark. He did well to get across there, Brendan Clark. Comfortable enough save for him, but he had to be sharp across his goal line there.
And I'm surprised only 2 on the wall, because it's range. You think you know he's got to hit it, but it's kind of looking at the spot Brendan Clark left free is the only area he can hit, but it was something that he was going to be able to get over to, as he did.
Yarrow trying to make use of himself here. Buckley gets the header on, and it's hooked forward by Hurley, and O'Quinn just for once lets it under his foot, and now Walsh can get away down the left hand side. Andy Quinn needs to be careful here. He does well to get back and make the challenge. Well, Paul, you must have just put the hex on him there, because it's the first mistake he's made tonight.
Commentators, of course, Walsh has to get inside with his first touch, doesn't he? Because then he's a decision to make. Quinn, you'll see it. He slipped there now. Can he bring his first touch in? Quinn gets around him. It's too wide. Quinn would have had a decision to make if he gets
out a good cross. It's right into the centre of the 6-yard box. It was Piero who was trying to get onto it. Hurley can't get it away. Now Bawa has a shot. Oh, what a goal! Well, we said he'd only scored once. It was the lead goal against Waterford, and now it's the lead goal against the other promoted team. Paul, Clark got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. What a strike by Bawa.
It's a great strike. He hits the first time, doesn't he? It's on the side. He wants to hit it on. He's been good in the second half. He's been on the ball a bit. He's looked lively. He's getting himself into positions there, goal scoring positions. And they'll be delighted, because there hasn't been a lot in the half, but he catches it well. As you said, Brendan Clark gets a hand to it, but not strong enough.
Hurley just, I think he was being careful there that he didn't commit a foul, and Bawa with a shot, and it's a great effort by Clark to keep it out, but he just couldn't get to it. What a strike from Bawa. Here it is again. I think Hurley was maybe afraid of catching Andy Quinn there. Broke to Markey. Another assist from Markey, and Clark gets a hand with catch. Brilliant from Bawa to keep that one in, and he's put the pressure on Buckley, and he's won it back, and Bawa has Piero to his right. If he doesn't want to use him, he puts it wide at the near post. Piero was down on his hands and knees, and Bawa apologising to him. Maybe he should have played the pass, Paul. The shot was on, in fairness to him, but the pass to Piero, he's on his own.
Yeah, he slips him and that's it, but he just has his head down, he's the blinkers on, he's thinking of another goal, isn't he?
Maybe the pass
would that prove massive now.
Like again. Curls one towards the far post, and go a couple of players. It's going to drop, and is it going to go into the goal? It is. It's 2-2, and it's Nugent. A great ball into the back post. I think it was Wasim who headed it back across. And once again, Drogheda are done by a late goal, and a really good header from close range from Nugent. Those Galway supporters over on the far side absolutely delighted with that one. Paul, it was just the ball hung up to the back post, and Drogheda didn't deal with it.
Yeah, it's that ball into the box, isn't it? And you just look across, and we just speak about the chance that just came just before. Was it going to cost him? You can see it here. Walsh does well, doesn't he? Just, you know, he's worked so hard for them tonight, and he just creates that opening again.
I think the initial header
might be overhit.
Just it hit Evan Weir on the back of the head, looped up into the air. Walsh wins the flick on, and then Nugent heads away at the near post by Quinn. Close back to Nugent. Is he going to get a second goal of the night? The shot's in, and it's gone in from Walsh. The flag stays down, and Galway have surely won it in the 94th minute. And Stephen Walsh, the man we said had been so influential all night, and Drogheda United, Paul, unbelievably from being 2-1 up going into added time, now find themselves trailing by 3-2.
It's unbelievable, and it's actually gone wide, isn't it? And he just adds to it. But I tell you, if any man deserved a goal tonight, I've spoke about him. Steps up, opens up over his feet really well, strikes it, but I think it's gone well wide. Yeah, it is.
Nugent doesn't quite catch it as he would have wished, Nugent, but Walsh was on hand to side foot at home. A brilliant finish from him. I looked over to the linesman on the far side. The flag stayed down. I think the few of the Andy Quinn for one anyway, had that one in. Brilliant result for Galway. They are up to 4th. Drogheda stay in 9th place. That is just about it from Weavers Park. We hope you've enjoyed